Hi everybody, it's Deanna with toolsofenergyprotection.com, your energy shift expert, where I help you to know what energies are shifting when so that you can rise up to your fullest potential as quickly as possible. Welcome everybody this afternoon. It's a great and wonderful day. It is May the 10th, 2017, and there is a full moon on the rise. What does that mean to you and to the rest of us? That full moon, in conjunction with some other vibrational frequencies on the planet, has been taking us closer and closer to discovering our own inner compass. I've been talking about that the last few weeks, and a lot of you have called, and we've adjusted some frequencies for you to help you get headed in the right direction in your life and really use the time now to lift higher, to be fuller, to be more involved in your life. And I told you that once I got some additional information that I would share that with you. And so today I wanted to give you a little insight as to what's going on right now. And basically we are in a space where we're getting ready for the next 18 months of our energetic journey. So if you imagine that you're going to go backpacking or hiking, and you've got your backpack and you've got all the different things in it, and you've got your compass and your map, and you're getting ready to head off on your journey, that's about where we are now. But there are some things to take a look at before we put that backpack fully on and head forward. And mainly that's to look and see what's in your backpack. What's going on? So right now, where we are in space and time, we are being asked to make sure that we're in full alignment with our life path and with our connection with God, Spirit, or Source. Just so you know, there's going to be some rocky times ahead, and during those rocky times, the only thing that I know of that can really assist you in getting through those times is your connection with your inner self and with God's Spirit or Source. So that's very, very important. And so a few weeks ago, Spirit started to work with me about what an inner compass was. And it took me a while to digest it and get it under my feet. But I now understand more fully what that means. So I'm going to share that with you quickly. And what that means is that the inner compass is in your heart. It's your navigation tool to what you're in alignment with. It's your life purpose. It's your meaning. And so if your inner compass is set to flow with your inner meaning and your life purpose, then your life is generally full of happiness and joy and peace. And yeah, a few things might come up here and there that are unexpected. That's life lessons, but you're good for the go. Then there's also the directional connection, or the true north, from what I'm understanding, is your life purpose. The magnetic north, or the electromagnetic energy field, is where your energy and motion is right now, and that may not be congruent with your life purpose. And so there's what they call a declination. So my understanding is that true north is based on geography, with a real compass. So you've got your north and your south pole, and it's based on the heading between those two poles. That's geographical. That's what they call true north. The compass it can be realigned from that also with what's called magnetic north. Magnetic north has to do with the energy that's inside of the earth and how it comes out, and it creates a magnetic pull. So it depends on where you are on the earth to where that pull is. And so when I was talking to Spirit and I said, okay, what is magnetic north? Magnetic north has to do with what's inside of us again. That's our magnetism, our relationship between where we are in our life and the planetary energies. So between here and here is called a declination, and that's kind of where we're off. So the good news is we can readjust our electromagnetic frequency or our biomagnetic frequency and get headed in the right direction. So what does that mean in the 3D world? What does that mean in your day-to-day life? Right now, over the next about 10 days is a time when you may be feeling pulls in your heart about relationships. Relationships with money, relationships with people, and really causing you to maybe look inside of yourself and decide what you need. So we're going to go back to the backpack analogy. So it's time to look in there and see what can you unload, what can you offload, what do you really need. And the bottom line here is there are things that we've been struggling with, things we've been working on, we've been determined to go ahead and do them, and they may not be for our highest good. So right now, if we back up and we look at that and we recognize those things or those people that are just blocking us, then we can solidify our relationship more with ourselves and spirit by putting those to the side or letting them go or working through them, however that might look for you right now. So right now there's a doorway open energetically for you to drop off what's heavy, to allow yourself to be on that higher path, to allow yourself to be more ascended, and really come together in your brightness. The planet right now is shifting in huge ways, and we've got a lot of darkness going on and a lot of energy around our heads that's confusing and frustrating and fearful, and you might be feeling some of those things. So back up a little bit and have a good hard look at your life. Look at the people that mainly are causing you frustration or aren't for your highest good, and see what you can do to resolve that relationship within yourself and release it. Hi, Melissa. In the comments, she's saying that this is a very difficult full moon. So I'm going to stop talking about declination and inner compasses and all that, and I'm really going to get to the heart of the matter. So the full moon energy right now is in conjunction with a few other planets and nodes and other things like that. And those energy frequencies are coming and moving the magnetic frequency of the earth, and therefore moving what's inside of us. So, bottom line, what you might be noticing in your challenges are things that no longer honor you. That's it. So, the clients I've been working with this week, some of them have told me they feel like they're really adrift. Some of them tell me that they're having the worst challenges they've ever had in their lives, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically. And so the alignment of yourself with yourself is paramount. So here's an exercise that I would like for you to do. Look at what's causing you the most frustration right now. If it's a person or a place or a thing. And I highly recommend that you sit down with a pencil and an eraser and a journal or a notebook and write out what's really bothering you with that person, that place, or that thing. Then close it and set it to the side, put it in a safe place where nobody else is going to look at it. Then get it back out with an objective eye and really look at what's the struggle? What's that message in all that hoopla that you wrote down? That's the key to what's in here. That's the universe shaking you, telling you, let go, let go, let go, let go. That's what they call an electromagnetic frequency. So if that frequency is like really like this and is like let go, and you don't let go, it's going to continue to go like this until you do. And then the frequency will balance out. The frequency that you're at can't support the stuff that no longer honors you. Period. get rid of it. Now, on that note, there are a few things that we can't get rid of. Like we might have bills, and you're like, oh, my bills don't honor me. They come around every month. No, 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 no. Let's turn that around. If you're struggling with finances, if you're struggling with money, money is nothing more than an energy exchange or a frequency. So ask yourself, why am I not valuing myself? Because self-love and self-value will then come out and come forward and ask the universe to return, and it will. So if you're having challenges with the finances, there's not an equal exchange of energy going on there. So it's a good idea to look within and say, what's happening with my self-value or my self-worth? Hi, Cherie. Am I suggesting that if you're not making enough money, that there's something wrong? No, what I'm saying is that your inner value that comes out, the universe will translate back. And so it's a good idea to take a look and see what's that energy exchange. There are also some folks that are struggling that have contacted me with spending lots of money, even though they don't have lots of money coming in. And that also can be a challenge because when we exchange a lot of energy going out, but we don't have as much coming in, that also can reflect on how we're feeling inside about ourselves and about what energies we may have allowed in. Some we're aware of, some we're not aware of. So again, get a journal, get some paper and a pen or a pencil, and write out what's causing you frustration in your life right now. What's causing you to grit your teeth or be angry? Put it away for a day, pull it back out and have a look at it and ask yourself, what's really happening in my life? What's being reflected back to me that I can get rid of? On another note, Mother's Day is coming up, as you know, on Sunday, and that can trigger different things as well within ourselves. If your mother no longer is on this planet, or in body, if you will, we might be struggling with missing that person. So I would recommend that you take some time to be by yourself and centered, and close your eyes and take some deep breaths and send loving energy and thoughts out to that person. And just commune with them in that manner to honor them at that time. There's other people whose mothers are still in body on this planet, and there's relationship issues, there's challenges and struggling. And again, looking on the inside, and whatever you're seeing on the outside is generally a reflection of what's inside. And through energy clearing, you can go in and take a lot of that out, and then seek wisdom in wise counsel with a therapist or a psychologist or a minister or someone to help you really work through that as well. So right now, getting back to the inner compass, you're really being asked to go through your stuff, get rid of what you can, equalize the energy and what remains. So ask God, Spirit, or Source to help you if you're having financial struggles, to really look at that and get that back on track as soon as possible, and ask for that guidance. Who knows? You might have a new job next week. One just never knows when you ask for that help. And then if you will orient yourself towards the next 18 months. So you have from now until about the 19th or 20th of May to really orient yourself towards where you're headed for the next 18 months. So take some time to sit down and think about that. Hi, Melissa, thank you for that gentle reassurance. It's always good to know that what I'm sharing is of help to people. That really helps me to continue to do what I do. So just a few notes. I did promise that on Friday I'm going to be making an announcement, because one of the things in ditching things or people or situations that no longer honor you, I'm taking steps forward as well. So up until now, I have been offering, hi Dave, I have been offering sessions and big classes to work with people, and over the last couple weeks, Spirit has really worked with me and said, you know, a lot of people are waking up right now and they need help. So the class I have coming up that I'll make the big announcement on Friday about is going to be a class to teach you how to talk to God, Spirit, or Source and receive the information back. A lot of people tell me, I can't hear Spirit the way that you do. I can't communicate with my guides the way that you do. How do I do that? So we're going to cover that. With a lot of people waking up on the planet right now, the light rising right now, people have been asking me, well, when I come out to other people that I'm very spiritual and that I believe in a lot of spiritual things, I'm not sure how that's going to affect my world or how that's going to look. So I'm going to be covering that in my classes as well. The other thing is walking forward. Sometimes it can be scary when your spirit guides begin to communicate with you. So someone was kind enough to respond to me and let me know they'd like to talk about the clairs, clairaudience, clairvoyance, and all that kind of thing. So you can recognize that. And then I'm going to do that as a first tier or a first class, and we'll do it in a way that we can work together and get the information going. And then that class, once that's done, I'll have a level 2 and a level 3 to take you on your journey and help you go in that direction. So my desired outcome when I work with you is to help you step into your own fullness with God or Spirit and move forward on your own path or life journey. That's the desired outcome. So it's truly, truly exciting. You can still have sessions with me one-to-one right now. I'm going to be moving forward on that note because I'd rather work with more of you simultaneously. So I'm kind of working in that direction, so you know. And I was asked to share a little bit of information about myself that I haven't shared in the past, so here it goes. I have been working in this capacity now for almost 11 years, and I've worked with 6,000 people one-to-one, probably a few more than that now. But it's been a tremendous learning journey to work with each and every person and to learn more and more about that. And so that puts me now in a position where I can help more of you to move into your spiritual fullness and your relationships and to help you navigate more your own life's journey. Let's see here. The other thing, let's see here. That I do is I do help people to transform their lives and get some traction and move forward with their spiritual connection. And I also read the Akashic Records. And so I've been asked, what are Akashic Records? Basically, in the book of Revelation, it's called the Book of Life. They're records of your lifetime, they're energies, they're things that are connected to you on an etheric level. And if you haven't worked through those things, they're coming back up in the lifetime now for you to work through. So we'll be talking a little bit more about Akashic Records. So back to what's happening right here, right now. We are on a full moon. That full moon is stirring up lots and lots of energies for a lot of people. There's fears, there's anxieties, there's phobias, and people are like, what is up? This is the biggest shift I've ever seen. It's easy. We're getting ready to go on a journey for the next 18 months. You're being asked to put on your backpack for that journey, and right now is to discover what's in there that you do not need. You might be feeling the urge to purge. So if you find yourself wanting to clean out your closets, Yeah, spring cleaning, we can chalk it up to that, but this is really about getting rid of old energy. So if you go to clean out your home, if you go to clean out your house, you're looking at those kind of things. So anyways, I have got to go, so I will see you again soon. You can go on toolsofenergyprotection.com and you can click on appointment or sessions and book one if you'd like to, or you can leave a comment down here below if you're on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great and wonderful day.